Good evening, lads. Good evening, boys. Dudes. Dweebs. Shit. Hey, boys. I don't know if you've ever heard me talk about Magic the Gathering before, but if there's one thing that tweaks my bollocks, it's mono 8s. And Lance, could this even be an Old Man Cheek stream without a full-fledged dose of beautiful Bristol grade 8s? Bristolini Aidsel beanies, boys. I don't know about you, but I have officially jizzed in my pantaloons. 1, 2, 3, 4. I suppose we can hold on to that if Tatyova is playable. But lads, I don't know about you. I'm already having a wonderful time. Lance, I don't know about you, boys, but if there's one thing that must be said about Magic the Gathering, it's that it is by far the greatest game of pussy jizz rag AIDS bullshit that ever done did the Magics. Never was there anything quite like Magic the Burgeoning. Well, we got counterspell, so we can just hold our dicks for a minute. No point banging this out into removal spells. Agreed, boys? I'm glad we're all on the same page. So, we'll counter this bitch if that's what he does. Not that it's causing me much problems, but, you know, we just gotta do whatever the fuck. Right, we gotta do whatever the fuck, because why the fuck wouldn't you do whatever the fuck? Boys, why wouldn't you? Hey, these are some good draws. They remind me why I love Magic the Gathering, boys. They remind me why this game costs $1,000 just to play mono dog shit forever. And I, for one, couldn't be happier at dying of AIDS. But, boys, let's stay super fake positives. And maybe Whizbangs will send me, 4 packs of Magic 30? What the fuck happened to that today? What indeed, boys, happened to Magic 30 this very British day? I was having a cursory look at old Wizzy Whizbanglage. Okay, boys, guess we got a blah blah blish blibbly bleesh. They took it down already? Or some shit. Right, boys, they took it down. Or some aids. But I couldn't identify precisely what was happening, except your mum had massive tits. Which, I don't know if you've ever seen Mary Rocks on X Video, boys, but you should. If ever there was an undercover sex bomb under the guise of an old granny, even Murchy boys would flash that bitch in. Let me just make sure everything's working. It's been ages. What? Been ages since I streamed this stupid shit horse bollocks. But every day, not every day, maybe a couple of lunchtimes, I've played it. And honestly, and I no word of a British lie, ladies and shits, 15 games, perhaps. 15 British games, perhaps, boys, of standard. 14 were against mono 8s. That's a lie. We're against Black, Liliana, shit bollock Shieldred shite. So I played Historic for a bit of a change. 100% of those games were against mono dump your pubes. And I was like, boys, why wouldn't I want to play this game even more than Dying of AIDS? And Lance, I don't have a good answer. Okay, boys, my 1 million lands deck has drawn 0 lands. And I don't know about you. I'm just like, I believe you. I believe you. Like, what the fuck? Whenever you cast a creature spell, look at the top 5 cards. You may put a land from among them onto the field. Alright, so if this works how I think it works, we'll bang out this slag. Plop that on the field. Excellent fucking game. Excellent game of Magics, boys. Slap that shit on the tubes. 5-hand mono bullshit. Legs VD can eat a fucking flaccid dick for Thanksgiving, and thank the Lord none of his pussy audience give a fuck about what actually happens in a game of Magics. Who is this? Boys, have a look at these bangers. Who? Billy Christian? That's gotta be some kind of code word for classic memer. Because Billy is in trouble. I know he's trying to give her a bit of a manly face and extremely long legs, so she's probably in the WNBA. But she's got a couple of basketballinos, if you know what I'm saying, Lance. Ha 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 ha! Amazing scenes. Incredible fun times, Lance. And don't tell me you aren't literally pissing yourself with enjoyment about Magic the Gathering. So, one more game of this, and then we'll play some other shit. But what I have come to realize, ladies and aides, is that all of Arena, except best of 3, ultimate try-hard aids, and I say try-hard in a way that I don't mean to be insulting. If you want to play the best deck and pretend that you're cocainies and winning Olympics at 1 p.m., then this game's great. If you just want to do literally anything else, this game is fucking horseshit. But don't take my word for it, boys. Have a wank for yourself. See how you feel. So, let's see. Stick that on the stack. Play a Sousa next turn. Bang out these lands. Then play this and play some spells. Right, boys? Seems easy, Magics. But this is Magics, so we'll have to see. Okay, this guy's got a weird selection of wobbly non-wobbles, and you know that means he probably died of AIDS. Uh-oh. Alright, so I'm actually going to play this land first, because it doesn't cause any triggers. Because that means if this is a removal spell, we still manage to break any matters. And that makes me really smart. Right, boys. Of course it does. I'm on the tubes, lads! How could I be on the tubes if I wasn't the best in the world? It doesn't even make any sense. Slim, Vice Admiral Gene, what about his Babbity Bees, Skibbity Dips? Speaking of the WNBA, Liz Cabbage is a goddess. Old Lizzie Cabbos. Is that true, boys? Or is Vice Admiral Gene tricking me into looking up Anna Song's mum? No spells, eh? That's a bit of a suspicious one. Oh my lord, this guy is gonna get absolutely flambéed, boys. Absolutely flambéed. With the power of Dr. Cheeks went first, and this guy got AIDS. Okay. I was gonna play this, but now that we got Counterspell, boys, I gotta win. I gotta try it. Because then I can slap it up on the tubes. None of you will come down with depression, and we can all say GG's quack W until we are blue in the balls. Agreed, boys? Of course it is. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana to 4. That sounds like good clean Magics to me. So KD7 JHD shits. I mean, boys, I'm far too good at Magic. Hello and welcome, Forbes. It's been so long since I did that, lads. I even forgot almost what I was going to say, but I know it's hello and welcome to another game of Magic Duels, where no matter what I play, I win every game. And I know all of you in the audience are fucking stuck, tears in your eyes, applauding this absolute masterful performance. And none of you would even dare say, Cheeks, why don't you play an Arena Open? Why don't you qualify for an Arena bollocks? It's easy. They've relaxed all the rules to make anyone be able to manage it. You're the best in the world. Why don't you do it? And I'll just pull the old CGB on you boys. I'll just say, boys, I am such a competitive man. I want to be in Cocaine's chat and watch him. And I know a lot of you will be saying, but he's not even good. And I'll say to you, boys, you might be bold. You might be bold, Lance, because I don't know what you saw. I just won 3 straight games, and I didn't even need to edit any of them out. And by the laws of AIDS, that makes me roughly 16-0 on the day. Boys, pull up your pants and get AIDS. So let's open some packs, right? Someone else gave me his pre-release, what's the word? 6-pack code, so thanks a lot for that. That boosted me by 6. But let's open Surefire Slam Dunk in the Bin horse shit first. Okay, boys? Get the shit out of the way first. Slam dunk that shit in the bin. I don't even know what this is. I don't even know what this is. And if there's one thing I don't know, it's shit magic cards. So, for sure, boys. In off the backboard, Rubberducks, eat shit nades. Cabaret Ascendancy. Is this the good one? At the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card of your library. If it's a creature or planeswalker, you may reveal it at your hand. If you don't put the card in, if you don't put it into your hand, you may put it at the bottom of your library. That's pretty fine, I guess. 3 mana, 3 colors on 3 in a format where mono dump it is super strong. I mean, it's got white, so you might be able to play blow up all the lads, but boys, I just won 3 games on the tubes, so you know I'm all talking fucking sense. You can take my magic advice to the bank, the spunk bank, and then literally cash out an Elon Musk baby. That is how much my advice is worth. Nice bit of artwork here. I'm sure fucking made Alias AIDS jizzer creamy knickers. Hey, boys. You know how this card is total AIDS? Well, give me 5. Don't think I'll ever be playing that, but we shall see, boys. Is the new gold pack system good, or is it AIDS? Asked Vice Admiral Gene. I have to say it's good. Because it's basically additional cards at no cost. Right? There's basically 0 drawback as far as I can see. Unless next month Wizards are going to secretly take some gems out of the Mastery Pass, or strip mythics out of it, or make these harder to get. You know, boys, life's a long time. In 4 months, it could be a stealth tax, and we wouldn't even know. Because who do you think's going to tell us? Professor Peepers? He's busy. He's busy taking all of his brand new box money down to AIDS Labs, trying to come up with the world's first 8K fecal distribution refraction camera. And I don't know about you boys, but I think he's the man to do it. So here's a rare. So this means this is probably a mythic from this set. And I don't know if there's any set mythics I even give a shit about anymore. Maybe the black 7 mana one? Nah, I don't know about this. For each blue, draw a card. For each black, each opponent discards a card. For each red, against trample and haste. I don't know. I mean, I could put it in the Bolus Brawl deck as a one-off, I think. I mean, I haven't already, so I can't think too much of it. But, you know, boys, you could do anything. That's the best part of Magic. You could do anything, but let's play mono black, and then play mono red, and then play mono white angels. Forever, boys. And then complain about Magic 30 being a rip-off, but buy £200 worth of wobbly basics on Arena. Because that is the kind of community that exists here. And I, for one, can't get enough of this H. It's unbelievable. Blade Coil is nuts. Is that true, boys? Because I haven't seen anybody do this. And if I haven't seen it, then it must be 8. Door to Nothingness, enters the battlefield tapped. 5 colors. Sacrifice this, target player loses the game. I mean, the worst part of this is that you can only play it in 5-color Brawl. And 5-color Brawl is already the strongest. So this is just additional aids. And then you'd need, I don't know how many you'd need. Just crowbar it into a historic deck. We could try, lads. No, we're not going to, but we could. Okay, Swift shit bollocks. So I'm guessing this is a set rare. I'm trying to think of any set rares. 2 mana black creature is not bad. The Stone Bollock. Exile the Stone Scrotum. Choose a card name. Search opponent's graveyard, hand, and library for up to 4 cards of that name. Exile them. Shuffle it. And then you get it. That's pretty good. Isn't it, boys? It's pretty good. I'm sure someone's going to break a Demeter. Maybe in Pioneer or Modern with one of these. But we don't have to worry about that. Boys, we play best of 1/8. We only have to worry about dumping and spunking it. You fucking mugs. Steel bullshit. Looks like some kind of Gundam AIDS. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature you control gains your choice of flying, vigilance, or lifelink. That's actually not bad. And it's only a 3/3. I mean, only 3 mana for a 3/3. I actually think that's pretty good. But obviously it's mono white 8s. So classic magic. Right edge. So what's this? It's a rare or... No, that's not right. It's just a standard set rare. Gwenna, Eyes of Gaia. Add 2 mana of any aids. Spend this only to cast lads. Whenever you cast a lad with power 5, put 1/1 counter on this and untap it. Maybe somebody could do some crazy big memes. But it won't be me, because I'll be too busy doing regular aids. So this has to be set rare or set mythic. Hey, boys. We'll take one of these. Right, lads. What else we got? Slimmity Jims. What's DSP been up to the last couple of days? He's been getting the whales still. Those whales have been working double time. Double Magic's time for that fat fuck. Tornos, the dildo maker. Whenever you cast a beast or bird, you may copy it. The copy is an artifact. Yeah, for 5 mana, it's bullshit. But I'm sure Legs broke a Demeter with it, for sure, lads. I'm sure Legs broke a Demeter. I call Wellspring nothing. Urza, Prince of Droob. Artifact creatures get +2/+2. Sacrifice. Nope, that doesn't say sacrifice. It says create. Create a token that's a copy of target artifact you control, except it's a 1/1 soldier in addition to its aids. Is that good? Seems aids. But who am I to say, boys? How are we ever going to know what's good or not? If every deck is 15 hando, every deck is as good as each other. Right, and I'm not listening to fucking Andrea Mengucci. He plays real paper Magic and Magic Online. And tests with people. What an idiot. Right, what a mug. Everybody knows the only true way forward in Magics is just horseshit arena.
Please play some games, standard games, and how many $1,000 boxes are you buying?
Dad's thanks for $3 beautiful and 65 cents. I'm gonna have to say maybe we won't be playing standard, but maybe we will. But maybe we won't. We'll see. If there's one thing I know, standard is the fucking AIDS. And I'm trying to be super fake positive Pete, so Wizards send me, like you say, a free box of dog shit. I am in the market of free boxes of shite. Misha, a tamer of Gaby's Minge. Permanents you control have a ward, sacrifice a permanent. Each artifact in your grave has Unearth 3. So, Unearth 3. Okay, I understand what that means. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. I can definitely see that being a good commander. It's got protection for itself. I think that's good all around. I think it's good all around, lads. Maybe we'll try and build one of these in a couple of hours, or more likely, another day, because I can't be asked. Last chance for some sexy balls. So it has to be a set, rare or mythic. Yeah, that's fine. Another set of packs, though, with no rare lands, which, as I've come to realize, is basically the most important part of your deck. And it's taken me a good 10 years to realize that lands are premium aids, but here we are, boys. Here we are. Have I called the police to find Yana? Well, I'm more inclined to call the police that nobody else gives a shit. I mean, that just sums up this community. I looked at her last 2 tweets from her OnlyFans account and her regular account just to see if one lad has even bothered to say, hey, Yana, I haven't seen you for 2 months. Are you alright? You dead? Nobody cares. And it just sums up the whole fucking place. Boys, this whole game is so fucking fake in every conceivable way. From interactions with people, from the way they present what fucking little virgin cunts they are. It's just a shithole place. Shithole AIDS. I just wonder where she is, for reals. I mean, I don't want her to come back to Magic, I don't care. But I don't even care if she did the self-murderage that much. I just wonder what happened. And why hasn't fucking Aidsonian asked about her once? Or Alias AIDS? Or any of these other fucking whores who were her literal best mate. Like 6 months ago. Fucking fake pussies. Alright, what are we getting rid of? Cruel Reality? I mean, Cruel Reality is pretty powerful. But I do want to try this. Portal to Phyrexia is probably fine. What else? What else from the new set we banging in for no reason? So I wonder if this will give me Worm Coil engine as well. Or if it will say, like, Worm Coil is not part of the set. Because you're allowed to play Worm Coils in Commando, right? Or can you not? Alright, I don't think I want any of these. When you cast a spell, whenever this attacks, destroy up to 1 target permanent. Its controller creates a power aid. I mean, it seems powerful, but also quite generic. Okay, so unless Worm Coil is hidden somewhere else. Okay, boys, what does it come under? Whoops. Retro artifacts. What do we have here, boys? There's quite a few, really. Worm Coil stand out. Quicksilver Amulet also stands out. I've got all the rest of this shit. What does this do? Choose a color. Creatures you control of the chosen color get +1. Whenever a land's ability calls you to add 1 or more. Well, that's good for a mono deck, but I don't think that's good here. Platinum Angel. Unbelievable scenes. But I don't know if that's good either. So we'll bang in a Worm Coil for the memes, and we'll also bang in a Platinum Angel for the scenes. So they're all 7 mana and above. So Jin-Kitaxis is great, but we've seen that. Kiora also is pretty good, but we've seen that as well, boys. Just remind me of the changes I've made if I destroy this deck, because it's my actual favourite deck. Alright, couple of games of this, and then we'll play Standard, just to show that Dez is still calling all the shots. Right, boys? And then I don't think we'll finish this draft either. But it's still there. We're still one-hando. We're Schrodinger's catting it. We're currently 7-hando and 1-hand-3 at the same time. And we'll leave it there so that all of you think I'm unbelievably good. Unbelievably good, boys. I love the magics. Yeah, Cityscape Leveler is like a shitter version of Ulamog. It just all depends. Hey, boys! If there's one thing about Magic the Gathering I love, it's mono aids. Mono aids. Oh man, I thought that one of these lands, that was a tap land, but okay, boys, I might end up with aids, but actually this is a really bad hand against what we're playing. But if I draw blow up all the peeps, boys, I might get an erection. Okay, erection might be on course. But unfortunately, literally nothing else can be cast. I just realized. Hold your balls, lads. You might be in for some depression. Boys, you might be getting depression. So, what is this? 3, 4, 5. Alright, so I won't even have burned down the 8s. Alright, we're going to have to risk it for a land. Okay, boys. I'm just going to say we died of 8. We did all we could. But this guy was just far too good at magics. We did everything open to me. I accidentally read Hieroglyphic Illumination as the copy creature thing. And now it looks extremely likely that I will end up dead of 8. And if we don't top deck a blue land, I think we've got no chance. Nah, black land's not good enough. Fair dues, boys. This man was incredibly good at magics. Unbelievably inventive. Look, he wobbled up his Adeline. That's how good he was at magic. Unbelievable scenes. Whenever one or more creatures mana 3 enter the field, draw a card. That's very, very good in a mono pussy deck. But boys, there we go. We lost. This guy absolutely smashed the meta. He can slap it up on the tubes. GG's XD's. Tiago says, if Wizards gave you a code to never play mono ever again, but you had to buy the 30th year box and a set of wobbly lands, would you do it? No. I'm never giving Wizards any money for any bullshit. And I might honestly never give Wizards any money ever again, even for this game. Which is dangerous considering I basically do a Magic the Gathering channel. And to flat refuse to ever put money back into this could be dangerous. But I might cut my nose off to spite my dick. Who knows? Who knows, Lance? We'll have to see. Yeah, I might draw a Fatal Push, even though I don't play that card. You never know, lads. Yeah, I just can't see a world in which that's ever happening. And I want to play mono every now and again, but not all the time, and not always in the same fucking way. It's just such dismal bullshit. You know what I mean, Lance? Of course you don't. You love mono. I know all of you are secretly playing your mono red aggro blocks in free plays. You let it slip too often, you little dweebs. Alright, so we need blow up all the peeps, I think, now. But I still think we're doing okay. Boyish, I think we're doing okay. Yeah, maybe we're not doing okay. So our hero's downfall this, but it doesn't really do anything. Yeah, I didn't even play it. Still, if I do draw blow up all the peeps, then it's a good mage. So, do I actually play something else? Put the pressure on your mum's ass. I think so. So we got 3 cards that can theoretically kill this, but it's not doing anything. And he's only got 2 cards left, boys. He's going to have to pull something out of the 8s.
Ambition is a strange mood, but it gives him power.
He's going to have to pull something out of the 8s.
You cannot quell the royal.
So do I save Ashiok? I think I might as well, right? Plussing it by 2 again is fine. He gets to exile 2 shits. Lost Muldrotha, that's not bad. Hey! Boyish! I told you this was shit. It could have been something good. fucking mugs.
All your fears are given.
Okay, boys. 2 blue, 2 black, 2 red. For the memes? Oh, no. What the fucking hell is this even... Alright, red, red, blue, blue, blank, and blank. X is 0, right? Did he discard a card? Did he even have a card to discard? I don't think he did. Well, there you go. It looked amazing. Unbelievable scenes. We all had a fucking wankathon about that. GG's a quacky deesh, boys. Slap that shit on the tubes, boys. I don't know what you just saw, but I just saw that I was once again the best player to ever touch a shit game of shit cards with wobbly 20-pound dragon toys and AIDS for breakfast. Boys, tell your boys that I'm the #1 boy who plays Boise Boys bollocks. GG's, I crackety matters. Yep, everyone was right. Serpent was insanely good. And by insanely good, I mean it did nothing. But we won the game, so that's literal proof that I was once again the best in the world. You can't beat proof, right? And you saw it with your own eyes. I won a game with that new card, which means it is unbelievably good. But I guess then you have to start bringing in some philosophical outlooks. And is that card unbelievably good? Or does any card look unbelievably good when it's played by an unbelievably good lad like me? Because I can make basic lands look good. Okay, boys, Feather is extremely difficult to beat. But we got Blink of an Eye and Memory bollocks, so I think we'll give it a try. Agreed? Good. We shall give it a try, boys. It's a shame I don't have a kill spell. But you can't have everything, otherwise you'd be Legs is dead. And then you'd be sad. Because you had Legs. What does the X cost even do? I guess it's just put more mana into it. If you've got 15 mana, you can just keep paying the X. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a 1/1 counter on this. Okay, didn't draw a removal edge. That's not good. Oh, you put it on top of his... Oh, that's where it goes. Apologies there, boys. Apologies. So, red, give it haste or some shit. I've got nothing otherwise, looking at this. I don't think I'm putting it back in his hand. Okay, boys. It looks like we might have died of AIDS. I should have put it back there with this and drawn a card. That's what I should have done. But there's no rush, boys. Relax. Let's calm your tits. Boys, relax. Relax. I told you to relax, boys. I presume he'll still have another protection from blue spell. But that's fine. Oh, he didn't, boys. We were unbelievably good at magics. Well, boys, sometimes you just have to say quack W. Lance, have you been eating your quack W's? I don't know that you have.
Suffer for your cause.
Boys, quacky D's. So in this instance, I think we pay more blue here than red. I don't need any red spent on this. So we'll go blue, 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 blue. And then whatever the other two. And then black, black, so he discards a card. Agreed? Good. I'm very good at magic. Everybody is on board with those memes. So I imagine Bolus is going to get killed by this. But it's okay, Lance. I just outlined how we're going to be the best in the world at magic. So calm your boobaloids. Calm them booblies, boys. So blue, 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 black, and black. That didn't work, right? Yeah, it did, sorry. It did. I thought this had reach. It gave me the scams, lads. I thought this had reach. But it doesn't have reach. Why would you do this to me, Whizbangs? Why would Wizard do that to me, lads? So the question here is, do you play Liliana and minus it, which I think is right, and then have Liliana die to this thing? Or do you go for Baleful Mastery on the Feather? Alright, I think now that his hand is empty, I think you mastery the shits. Okay, boys? Good. Okay, boys? Sweet. I definitely should have played a black land there. That was a mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have the mana anyway. Alright, good shit. So what are we doing after this? Are we playing some standard for Dez? Anybody want to play me for the memes? Or is it GG's Quack W's for everybody on Magic? What do you think, lads? What shall we do? If anyone's got any standard decks that they want to play, then I am open for playing as hardcore a deck as you want. Blue, mono blue control, fine. We'll play against that all day long. Whatever you want, boys. It'll be easy GG's Wacky 8. Alright, these are all excellent. Discard 2 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am still going to discard this. No cheeks for the memes! Alright, we'll hold on to it. So we'll get rid of 1 land. I think my deck is... I don't know, man. I honestly don't. It has to be. This. Yeah, fuck your mum. Get rid of this. Oh, but it was gonna be memes, cheeks. It was gonna be memes. I know, boys. It was gonna be memes. Memes were going to occur, but unfortunately, they have been replaced by scenes. And every now and again, you just gotta say Quack W's. Every now and again, boys, you have to say GG's a Quacky Deech. Otherwise, are you even the best in the world at Magics? Sorry, lads. Sorry, lads. I know all of you are unbelievably upset, but I just got that dog in my balls. I have to win every game. Yeah, but we only like games that you win with the memes. Well, I got Deliver Unto Evil. We'll get it back later. I love you again, Cheeks. You're the best. You're the best, Cheeks. Thanks, Weeks. It's nice to know everybody appreciates how good I am at Magic. This is going to be some useless bullshit Pumpido spell. Nah, it's not. I'm surprised. I'm officially surprised there, lads. But hold your dicks, because, boys, we might be able to break the meters. Boys, we might be able to break the meters if you're very quiet. If you're insanely quiet, boys, we might be able to break the meters. Lance,
You can kill a god.
we might be able to break a Demetrius. Oh, the greed. The greedle Greedlington beans. But, what are you going to do? Now, I don't want to count my chickens before they've become 8s, but that's GG's XDs. Boys, that is GG's XDs. If ever anybody GG's XDs their balbinos.
You think you dare challenge a god?
GG's a quacky deesh. I think we might have to I think we might have to call my dad. Wake him up from wherever he is and say, Dad, I might be able to win a game on the tubes. And he'll say, what's the tubes? And I'll say, Dad, quack W, son. Quack W. Look at that. You thought we had broken Demeters. You thought, ladies and shits, that I had discarded this. But I was just memeing. You think I'm not always doing the memes? Boys, I watched Merchant come through the ranks. And that man only did the memes. And that's why I know I can do the memes without being good at magics. Unbelievable fucking scenes. Incredible fucking 8s, boys. I broke the meters. Shattered the meta, if I am frankly honest with you. I shattered the meters. I shattered so hard I might go to bed. So, anyone want to play? Or what shall we do? Because, I mean, I'm trying hard, but I really, boys, and I don't want to ruin the facade like Voxy giggling around, spinning on a chair, showing upskirts, and doing rape fucking Pornhub memes when she's actually crying her eyes out because her boyfriend cheated on her. But boys, I'm fucking laughing about that. But full transparency from me at the same time, I fucking hate magics, lads. I fucking hate this game. I hate this community. I hate every fucking thing about it. Everything. But at least we're having a wonderful time. Okay, boys? Good. Alright, we'll play one game of standard. And if it's not against... You know what? We'll play the... If it's not against black, we'll do the memes. But you're also playing black, cheeks. Yeah, but I don't have to follow the rules, squeaks. Because the rules don't apply to anybody who's on the tubes. That's why I don't have to do anything. Okay, boys? So we'll play standard until somebody doesn't play black against me. Hey, see? This is why you gotta spend all your money on lands. Boys. This is why all of your money has to be on wobbly lands. Okay, boys. It could be a good hand, but I also might die of AIDS. So we need a white land. Oh my lord, he wasn't... Well, like I said, we'll play how I said. We'll keep playing until somebody doesn't play a black spell. Wobbly Virgins, boys. You're not telling me you don't like a big spunky wobbly Virgin bollocks. Because I personally don't believe you. Quack W's. Someone else. Cheeks, I'm the best. You've spelt your wrong, though, so that's a demerit on your grade. I wish there was some way I could show support. Yeah, I already gave the game away. That you helped me out by being a meme up. I already gave that game away, son. Alright. We got blow up all the peeps, but it can't be cast. But what can be cast, boys? Spells. Other soldiers get +1. Put 1/1 counter on each soldier you control. I think we just take a good slap here, right? I think we just get slapped in the balls. Oh, that's a huge mistake. I should have done that during combat. That was a mistake, boys. I don't know, you don't see me make mistakes often because I'm unbelievably good at magics. But I should have done it during combat. Alright, Draw, blow up all the peeps. Hey, Lance, I died again because my land gave me AIDS. Who would ever have believed such fucking nonsense? Yeah, that's one thing I absolutely have noticed. The lands are so fucking integral. Like, I could have easily won. I could have easily won that game if I had bought all of my rare lands, which I haven't done. And that's my fault. But I don't want to, boys. I don't want to. If I'm going to spend fucking 15 rares, it's not going to be on standard lands every set and then have no cards. And that's just my personal preference. I'm not calling that guy a Vagines, which is rare. I'm just saying I would have won that game if I had all the lands. Because the memes. Right? I know, Des. I was playing 2 colors. Look, boys. We might break a Demetra this time. But we don't have blow up all the peeps. So you know what that means. Scoured Barons. See? Playing a Scoured Barons in Standard in 2019 means that you are a budget bumbleoid. And you can't blame anybody if you're going to die of AIDS, except everybody. Okay? Lance? Easy, Majiks. Easy quack W Majiks. So 40% of the deck is 2 mana and 30% is 3 mana. So obviously we got no spells. And I don't know about you boys, that fucking gives me the horn. If I see Esper Control, or maybe whatever the fuck, and no spells have been spelt, all I know is I've got an erection. Also, whatever this guy's doing, I have to admit I haven't got an idea. Whatever this guy's up to, I don't know what it is.
For the sake of all Innistrad, my will.
And that's not very
Blood for knowledge.
normal, boys. My deck is not a net deck, but it's just packed with all the best cards. It was originally the red, what do you call it deck? The red black deck, and I took red out for white because I just love blow up all the peeps. But you could call it a net deck because it's literally just all the best cards. The opponent's deck might be. I mean, I've never seen it before, but that doesn't mean shit. That doesn't mean shit, lads. If it is a net deck, we just have to fingers cross our balls that we were the best in the world at Majiks the whole time. Which is obviously possible because that's what I am. That's what I am, boys. Alright, what are we doing here? Sheldred with Fateful Absence back up. Seems fine, boys. I'm also killing this before he untaps. Don't know if that's the right play. I don't give a fuck. I used your red-black deck in that last midweek thing. Wrecked 3 mono-black decks. It was great. Slim, well, the fact that my deck is called Hiraguchi Takayama or some shit probably should tip you off that it's not mine. But I appreciate you thinking, obviously, I could create Pro Tour grade Majiks. Because, as you can see, boys, I'm on the tubes. I'm on the tubes, lads. And if you're on the tubes, you might as well be 18-0 in everything that you do. Daquan Watson was fucking wanking around saying, boys, I'm dog shit, but have a look at how much I can win 50-0 on the tubes. Boys, does that not get your penis unbelievably soft? Of course it does. Unbelievable battles of soft peepees, boys. So I'm sure this guy's got a plan, but it just looked like we had everything at all times. So unless he can reanimate a massive lad, which I don't see, Or maybe it's an infinite combo that I can't see either. But we'll see, boys. Tiago says, Cheeks, do you prefer to go to Phyrexia or to a dinner party with LSV and Gaby on a hot summer day? I mean, I don't know why I wouldn't want to go to see Gaby and LSV. Right? After a couple of drinks, we all get a bit tipsy. Gaby's tits are coming out. GG's XD's, boys. GG's Gaby's Wobblinis. Yeah, I'll take Gaby's tits over a Phyrexian Nightmare. I think that's the least I can do for the community. Alright, if I invoke Despair, what does he take? Takes 4? That's quite a lot. Or it's more than 4, isn't it? It takes 6, 7, 8. So it'll be on 1. I don't think so. Maybe, you know what? I think that was a mistake. Alright. Maybe it wasn't a mistake. It was still a mistake, even if you got lucky. Nah, you're wrong there, Squeaks, you fucking dumb bitch. If I win, then it wasn't a mistake. You remember when Merchant tried to flash that bitch in against a fairy? Well, he fucking won that game. So it wasn't a mistake. We saw it on the tubes. So it was perfect magics. Also, so far for those 2 games, it has to be said, boys, I was the one who had AIDS the whole time. I was the one playing all the ultimate boring powerful horse shit, and both of those guys looked like they were playing gibberish. The white player didn't look gibberish. That was more like dump your hands, but I still hadn't seen it before. I don't like standard. I don't like this deck that I'm playing. But I feel like if I play anything weaker, I'm getting fucking flambéed, and that's not fun. And even if I work towards building some stupid gibberish, there's no gibberish I want to build. It's just all bollocks. And you could say, well, Cheeks, you're exhibiting clear signs of burnout. And I still don't think that's true, because Magic's always been shit. You could go back 5 years, I'd be complaining about something else. But this, for sure, is bollocks. To me. Again, you might think it's unbelievable good bollocks, but I think it's shit bollocks. Let's see, what else we got in the chats. Milkers too, that's true. Gaby does have actual mummy milkers, although that's not really a term I enjoy. You know, I'm a grown man. I'm not... I mean, tits are the best, but I don't have to pretend like they're anime secrets and I'm 12, which, you know, admittedly is how everyone does everything when it comes to Magic the Bollocking. If you're not acting 12, are you even doing magics? Doesn't make any sense. Okay, this guy is doing the big things, boys. He's doing the big things. The big things, lads. Cityscape Leveler seems like a mini Ulamog. I already said that, someone else. Stop trying to steal my appraisals. I already said that, and if I already said that, then it is guaranteed to be British memes. Alright, so you think this is net deck humans, and we're going to get the 2-1 bitch in a second. Either way, I think this guy's getting killed, and we're going to eat it with Graveyard Aids. Hey, boys, I don't know about you, but I love having a massive willy. I'm actually not going to do that now. We're going to ditch one of these.
Enough with the mysteries. I've come for answers.
I think I'm going to ditch the Emperor. I don't know, the Emperor's pretty good. Maybe we ditch the Shieldred. I mean, it's probably going to get killed, right? So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cards and graveyards can't be the targets of spells. If I play this, then he minuses this for sure. That's the only play. If I just kill it, it seems like such a waste of my time, though. We'll see, boys. We shall see. I don't know what the correct line was there. It could have been obviously just a fateful absence to Liliana. Obviously, Cheeks. Why wouldn't you have done that? But boys, I don't know. I don't give a shit. But at least we love the magic. What else has gone on in the Slagverse of magic? Oh, Lewis Stardust cried her eyes out during Magix. That was pretty good, Madge. Pretty good, Madge and Badge. Pretty good, Badge, Madge. Which was, you know, we come to expect. That's what we're going to see a lot of at tournaments. All these. Well, to be fair, I don't know if she's ever said she was going to Magix. All right, what are we doing? Am I going to Wandering Emperor, Blitzkrieg, Blind, Bollocks this? I think that is the play. Not this though. We'll make a 1-1 or a 2-2, and then try and kill one of these whores. Okay, boys. Good. Which does mean I have to. Did you ditch the land or the Sorin here? We got a lot of decisions to make, boys. We got a lot of decisions to make. Add 1 mana of any color. Tap an untapped legendary creature. Alright, so he might be stuck on the old mayonnaise. I just don't think you fling... I don't think you fling any of these. I think you do fling the lands. That's what I'm saying. Right, because I can kill both of these whores now.
Now you've done it. That's coming off. Guards, to me.
Okay, well, let's have a think.
I have got new moves to teach you.
Fine. I know when I'm not wanted.
I just want cards, I think.
Consider yourself fortunate to upload this line. My ways are not.
Alright, fingers crossed. He doesn't have spells. No. No, she didn't have the rule zeros. So the only thing she could have done was start crying. And I don't know about you boys, but I was not surprised. But at the same time, like we all say, we gotta rule zero them bitches up. We gotta get some rule zeros up in this biatch. Boys. Gotta rule zeros them biatches.
You should be scared.
Okay boys, if we top deck our black land, we can do all of the memes. Hey boys, I was very good at magic. Boys, I was unbelievably good at Magic the Gathering. So, sacrifice this and this. This will stay alive. I don't know if I care. Or I could kill this and then attack this and kill that. I think that's better.
Let your blade do
Yeah, you think that was better? I don't know. I'm also not going to play the land in case he plays a Liliana. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. Sweetie, sweetamy, sweetums. But it's the Foxy. It's the Foxy story this week. That she basically has never said a word about it. And then said her boyfriend was evil. Because he literally stuck his dick up another girl's ass. And I, for one, have to say GG's to that lad. And I know all the fucking losers in Magic would be like, how do you cheat on Foxy? She has, like, unbelievable tits. How do you cheat on some tits, Mr. Cheeks? She's a fucking nightmare. That's how. And why. A fucking nightmare.
Shake down the locals.
Alright, this should be easy Magix. Wandering Emperor gets killed. Invoke Despair. This dies. Everyone survives. And we might be able to slap this up on the tube sledge. We might be able to slap it up on the tubes.
Blood for knowledge. A fair trade.
Boys, we might... Lance, we might be able to slam it up on the tubes. But that's also something I am extremely excited to see. Is, alright, well, now we might end up dead. But at least having a wonderful time.
Nothing on Innistrad is free.
Okay, boys, if he's got blow up all the peeps, we might be dead. I don't know what that does. So I guess we'll just have to see. I think he's obligated to kill Sorin, and then he's probably also dead. Depending on what this does when it dies. Nothing. Okay, boys. Okay, boys, hold your dicks. Someone else says, I mean, if she's streaming all the time, then the relationship strains. Another blight of having a pro magic career. Well, she doesn't have a pro magic career. She's got a streaming career. And she streams, what, 6 hours a day? That's less than she would be at work. So, I don't know why it would make any difference. You know what I mean, boys? Why would that make any difference? Hey, boys, is that GG's Quack W's 369? Ward 2? Alright, let's read what it actually is asking me. Whenever another... Yeah, I think that's death, right? I think so. Okay, boys. Slap it up on the tubes. Slap it up on the tubes. 18 hand O on the day. Boys. I mean, gold dust. I've got 2 gold dots that I didn't have half an hour ago. And I won a bag of arena bullshit. I mean, brawl. And we got to talk about Voxy's ass. I mean, the strain on that relationship is Voxy being a fucking nightmare, obviously. And I know that she's said a million times she's not the same when she's not streaming, that her streaming personality is a big act. But you got to imagine she's just an annoying bitch in real life as well. And I'm not going to lie, now I think about it, her doing all these Pornhub rape fucking memes, the whole time her boyfriend was eating somebody's minge. And I am not lying, I'm thumbs up in that shit. I know it's mean, Lance, but I am mean. And that amuses the fucking shit out of me. Howlpack Piper, I don't think that's worth anything. Hold your dicks, boys. I want something good. Okay, boys, I think we might have got something good. I think we might have got barbity bubs. So, we got a set rare, which means this is an artifact mythic. But what do I want? Another Wormy Boy? Is Wormy Boys really any good? Oh, that's fucking AIDS, boys. You may have Sculpting Steel enter the battlefield as a copy of any artifact on the field. I'm sure. I mean, the amount of good artifacts available for an artifact deck is pretty high now. So I should rebuild my Tezzeret deck. You know, just crowbar this in shit for the memes. Unbelievable scenes. What's this? We did the vault. I might be able to afford some rare lands now, boys. Unbelievable scenes. Let's actually get some packs so we can get the golden aids. And then maybe we'll die of age. So I don't think I need any more mythic packs. So I'll buy 2 of those. And we'll get a good old British 10 pack of Brothers. You can't buy 10 because, yeah, fuck him up. We'll buy 6 packs. Oh, we'll buy one more pack. Just so we can get this bullshit. And everybody can pop the champagne. Unbelievable scenes, boys. Golden AIDS. So this is genuinely, like I said at the start of this video, this, as it currently stands, is just extra cards, which is great. But this is Wizards, and Wizards just got their fucking hand bit by all the pussies complaining about Magic 30. I don't know, again, I don't know what happened today, but something seemed odd that they just closed down sales from the Magic 30 packs. Which, if they did, if that thing was really only on sale for half an hour, how fucking rare and expensive are they going to be? If you think about it. Everyone's saying, spend £1,000 for 4 packs, eat shit. Well, if there's only 15 in the fucking world now, how much do you think they're going to be worth? For all of you resellers and secondary market crybabies. You're going to have to eat shit. You're going to have to eat shit. But also, we're probably going to have to eat shit when, like I said earlier, we're going to get fewer rares or mythics from this thing, or the mastery aids is going to be double the price. Wizards won't let that go, boys. Unless you're Talia Vess. Then you can show your arse and tits all you want, and Gavin Verhey will go on holiday with you. That's right, lads. If you didn't know, Gavin Verhey and Talia Tits' boyfriend and herself are traveling South America as a little group of weirdos. And I don't know about you, but that doesn't scream nepotistic weird slags at all. She's just really good at magic, boys. Or some aids, and he's not a balding 45-year-old man. There's nothing that looks more straightforward when it comes to friendships than sex bomb 22-year-old whores with their fucking OnlyFans accounts and bald 45-year-old magic nerds who are in a position that they can give her free shit every month, despite her breaking the TOS every day. You know, boys, because it's all fair here. Everybody is treated equally, and nobody is going to get AIDS. GG's Quack W. So we already got... Oh, this isn't what I was looking at. So I guess this is a mythic, because it'd be the highest rarity in the pack. So let's have a little bit of a look. Perennial bull bags. That's bollocks, boys. Widespread thieving. That's in the bin. Liesa. That possibly is good, but at 5 mana in standard in 2019. I don't know. Lanois aids. That's probably fine, right? 2 mana, add 1 of any colour. I think that's okay. Kayla's Command. Who the fuck is Kayla? Well, who cares? Choose 2 for 3. That's pretty good. Create a 2/2, put 1/1 on a creature, search a library for a basic planes. They're all shit, but I'm sure it's fine. But hold your balls, Lance. Hold your balls. Boys, I don't know if you're holding your balls or not, because this is shit, but it is a free mythic, sort of. So we'll just say nothing. So I just want lands in these packs. That's all I'm looking for. Lands. Hey, I just got one of these and I already put it in the bin. Thanks, Dad. I really am going to have to rebuild that Tezzeret deck, because all of these look fine. Anyway, that's enough talking shit. I don't know how many of this bitch I passed in my draft, but must be terrible. Still, whatever. All I want is lands, boys. Still 0 lands. Simeon Simmelbubbler. When it enters the battlefield, put 2 1/1 counters on target creature you control. That's pretty good. That is not an ape, though. I mean, I don't know if they've ever seen an ape, but they traditionally don't have sword arms and look like a maniac. Whatever. That's got to be good, right? 3 mana colorless, and then unearth. I think that's fine. But what do I know? All I want is the lands, boys. This ain't land, but it could be I've got 3 of these in 4 packs. Thanks, wizards, you pussies. I want a wormy boy. Stick that right up your ass. That isn't it. That's just pure shit. That wouldn't even go in a fake AIDS deck. Feldon, I think, is a load of bollocks, but it might be good in mono red, but I'll never find out. So currently at 0 lands. Still at 0 lands, boys. There are I don't know how many lands are in packs, but I'm currently at 0 across the whole set. Every land I think I bought or I got from a draft, which I'm sure Aidzonian would tell me, just take a month off work and do draft all day, and you'll end up with all the lands. And boys, she's a fucking genius. Why don't I just take a month off work? Why don't I never go into work again? Never pay any bills, just draft lands. Never talk to anyone or see anyone, and then at the end of it, I can tweet that I had depression the whole time. Hey, again, no lands. Wonderful stuff. That's it. That's all my packs. 0 lands. But these are guaranteed mythics, so you know it's probably a rare wild card. Platoon Dispensaire. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 2 or more other lands, draw a card. That's good. Everybody loves drawing cards. Oh, this is a lad. I thought this was a box. Yeah, I mean, it gets killed then. If it was a 5-mana artifact, great. But the fact that it's a creature makes it a lot worse. Yeah, I think it's worse. There is an artifact. There is a card that brings creatures back as artifacts, though. I think it's a black 2-mana commandery thing that looks weird. It's got like a spherey oval face. If you know what I'm talking about, you play too much Magics. Last one, boys. Is it gonna get me that sexy rare wild card in my mythic pack? Boys. No, it wasn't. Cityscape Leveler again. Budget Ulamog, as they say on the tubes. I think it's probably fine, but I don't know. What do you think? More packs? I do want... The lands are very good. The lands are very... But I'm so far away from lands. 15,000. I got 156,000. That's a lot. Right, boys? I can't believe they don't do any discounts. Oh, you can get a wobbly AIDS, Mr. Cheeks. Oh boy, oh, it's not wobbly AIDS. You can't use this though, which is AIDS. And you have to spend £45. You know, because wizards are great. Even if you spend £90, they don't even give you a single free pack. See? These are the boys, lads. And people are like, oh, you're so fucking greedy, guys. Why are you so greedy when it comes to buying fucking £1,000 packs? What about this? This has been here for 5 years, you stupid pricks. So that's why I think complaining about Magic proxy bollocks, whatever it even was the complaint, is just a waste of everyone's time. Magic is expensive. And not even expensive, it's a fucking scam. It's always been a scam, but at least we get to play mono aids against people who stall the games out. But, boys, we all found each other. And we all found DSP. So, in 5 years' time, when we're looking back on this period of our lives, and we'll say, I used to watch some guy on the tubes, and he was kind of funny for a while, but then he got lost in AIDS and talking about dark side shits. But at the same time, boys, I did have a good time. That's how I like to think we'll all remember this. A waste of time, but a good time. Sort of. Hey! Lads! We fucking did it! 25 fucking AIDS. My very first land. GG's a quacky dish. Now all I need is another 50 quid, and we'll be well on our way to doing the memes on Bubby Bubble scenes. Chandra's also superb. I think there's like 25 real dollars if you have one of these. Queen bin bag. Discard all the cards in your hand, then draw that many cards. You may choose an artifact or creature with a mana value 1. You discard it this way, then do the same for artifact or creature cards with mana value 2 or 3. Return those cards to the field. That sounds pretty good. So it's basically, if I'm going to use my MTG bad boy, I love to say the word ninja because it's close to saying some other word that I fucking love saying, despite being the whitest man in the world. If I was going to apply that level of schmeeblage, I would say you get to discard your hand, and if you discard weenies, you can put them on the field. Is that right, boys? You may choose an artifact creature card with mana value 1 you discarded, then do the same for 2 and 3, return those cards to the field. I think that is what that says. But we won't know until I try, and I'm not trying, so GG's XDs. But this is a mythic, I think. Because this is a mythic, and it's not the sexiest card in the pack. So what's in here, boys? 7 mana, black ward hexproofy thing. I guess that's pretty good. Yeah, I suppose it is. So let's see. Whenever you attack, each opponent loses X life and you gain X, where X is the number of attacking creatures. If Mishra claimed by your mum and a creature named Dragon Bullocks are attacking, and you both control them and own them, meld them into Mishra lost to Phyrexia. It becomes some huge bitch. Oh, it's not. He's not on it. He is actually melded into it. On the right, it looked. The first time I saw this, it looked like he was just sitting on it. But he doesn't have any legs, lads. I know it's like 99% the Dragon Engine, but he is on top and his legs are gone. Easy, Majix. Whenever this enters the field or attacks, choose 3. Opponent discards 2. It deals 3 damage to any target. Destroy target. This is it, right? This is the kind of saucy gibberish that we've been waiting to play. Surely, boys. Because we managed to flip. We managed to meld Urza, and that was bollocks. But this one, this could be classic magic. This one could be clean British memes. But I do need another 4 or 3 and another 3 of these Dragon Engines. But we got 12 packs, boys. We'll see what we get. So we need Mishras and lands now. Those are the 2. Boys, straight in the bin. Each player reveals a number of cards from the top of their library equal to the number of non-land permanents they control. Put all permanent cards revealed this way onto the field, and the rest in their grave. So this is like Rule 0 Commander bullshit, from what I'm looking at. Everybody gets an Ugin ultimate, but you are the one whose turn it is, so you're the one who's going to lose. So effectively, you tap out, probably, for all of your opponents to put 7 permanents on the field. That doesn't seem like you're going to win, but it does sound like Lure Stardust gets 8 angels. And that's what true magic is in 2019, boys. You know one other thing? A huge... I don't know. No. I won't say a huge part of me wants to do it, but every time I see Lure Stardust just tweeting nonsense, I think, I've seen everything about you. I've seen a dildo in you. That's weird. I don't know why it feels so weird that she's like a full-on porn star, still with that catty mentality, crying that she can't win a fucking game. Not even like, what's her name? Like literally pick 18 girls from Magic who do OnlyFans. But most, apart from Yana Amari, none of them have got jizz on her face. But Lure Stardust is like proper. She was like super close to just signing for Brazzers. And instead she was like, I'm going to stick at this fucking magic aids instead. And it's weird. Fateful aids off. I think this is actually really fun in a weird way. I think it's probably great in Commander. It's probably suicide in any other format. But who can say, boys? Ivory aids. So still no lands and no Mishras or dragons. But we got 8 more packs, boys. Hey, boys. Slap that shit in the bin. Slap that shit in the bin, if you please. Hey, boys. This is why, another thing, I just feel like it's fake. There are more rare lands than any other type of cards in this game, and I've got like 2. I don't believe so much of this. Teething worm shit. When this has Death Touch, as long as you control 3 artifacts. Whenever an artifact enters the field and you control, you gain a life. If this is the first time doing something, put a 1/1 counter on that. Is that good? Maybe. I mean, 1 mana cards that do shit are usually quite good, but that does look shit. Hey, boys, have another one. 2 in 2 packs. Unbelievably fake aids. 0 lands, but 2 of these in 2 packs, eh? Whatever you say. But that does mean we got a mythic. It does mean we got a mythic artifact. Am I gonna have Wormy Boy 2.0? No. I've got Shitty Boy 8.6. Each spell costs 3 more to cast, except during its controller's turn. Actually, that's pretty good. In a sideboard card against blue control, excellent stuff, right? Turn their counter spells into dog shit. But then if this was good, I would have heard of it, probably. So it's probably shit. But we'll see. Right, boys. Whatever the fucks. So this is a land. I can feel it. We've said the word land too many times for the CIA spunkbots not to give me a land. Unbelievable scenes. It was AIDS the whole time, boys. That card isn't AIDS, but I don't know if it's for me. Oh, we got another mythic. Is it Wormley Wormlingtons? I also don't think it is a mythic. It's just an artifact. Ugh, this fucking shit one. I've got more scrap trawlers than any land. That is how much this game is real. I have got more scrap trawler, weird, one-of-a-kind bollocks than any basic rare land from the set. That, boys, is Magic the Gathering. And it's just such fucking gibberish. Bonesaw, Just fucking 3 of these in 5 packs. Still no lands. Good stuff, boys. This game can suck on my ass. Enters the battlefield with bollocks. Choose a colour. Add 1 mana of that colour for each charge counter. I mean, you could bang this in a commander deck if you think you're getting a lot. Right? So it costs 6 mana to make 2 mana. That sounds fucking rubbish. Razor Lash weird shit. Can't block. Return this from the grave to the field with a 1/1 counter on it. This ability costs 4 less if an opponent controls 4 or more non-basic lands. Is that good? It sounds like it might be modern or pioneer good. It's also a zombie. I have to believe that this has got to be good. But I can't prove it because I didn't win the game on the tubes with it, which is how you prove anything. Okay, boys, last chance for that elusive 1 land. That's sort of a land, but also going straight in the bin. Add 1 mana of any colour. Yeah, it's just... nah, it's fucking rubbish. That doesn't count. Fuck me. What a load of old bollocks, lads. What an absolute bargain bucket of dog shit. Alright, let's play a couple more games of Brawl. It's 2:28, nearly time for bed. We got to the end of a stream without anyone dying of depression, because I think I got like an 85% win rate, which is just on the right side of you taking a codeine overdose. Probably. But I can still see you actually dying of a codeine AIDS. So what do we have that we can crowbar into this? Because this deck actually works quite nicely, if I remember. During your turn, your opponent can't cast spell or abilities. Whenever this attacks, create X weenie. Nah, fuck that shit. Cast this from your grave. That's actually not weird. I kind of want to try this, but not here, I don't think. That's not bad. That's probably not bad. These are all bollocks. Each player chooses 6 lands and then blows everything else up. That does sound like something I would want to play, lads. I think it is something I want to play. Cityscape, bitch. Alright, we'll slap that in. Anything else, boys? I think this is a little bit AIDS. Yeah, I suppose you could still play your commanders. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, dude. This is good for real standard, I think. That's pretty good, dude. But it doesn't do much. That's pretty good, dude. But it doesn't give me the horn either. Howling Mine is nice. But how do we tap it so that I make sure I always get my extra card and they don't? I don't know. We'll figure that out. Alright, these are all bollocks. Worm shits can go in, I think. Yeah, I actually think worm shits in this deck is pretty good. Portal is probably good. Anything else that you just want to see, boys? Anything else? Or are we just gonna mourn the loss of Yana Bubardis? She was coming along like a bitch as well on OnlyFans. It started off, it was just lewds, boys. And by the end of it, I had fully seen her vagina. And her face covered in jizz. Maybe her dad saw it as well and was like, that's it. I'm jumping in the sea. And she couldn't live with the shame. So she jumped in the sea too. But then she also could swim, so she swam to shore and everything was fine. A big of combat on your turn. I'm going to crowbar this in as well, just to see what it's like. I'm not going to draw it, I'm sure. So, there's a lot of shit cards in here that you can get rid of. Clattering Augur's actually done a good job. Doomblade. Oh, we'll get rid of Doomblade and play Go for the Throat. Much more likely, I would guess. I don't think I want to play that. I don't play Gonti in this deck. That seems like a mistake as well. I don't like Erebos much. Teo is shit. I had enough Teos, I think. Pointed discussion is fine. Yeah, I suppose there's a card you could unearth. That's not really the game. You like reanimating lads. Keep all of this bollocks. There was a 2-mana spell I saw. Yeah, we don't need Xander's Wake. That's a lot of wank. 4 cuts. Lantern, Ring, Solstice. Okay. Deplops, Shout the Shits, Wrath of Aids. Fine. Mastery, fine. Presence actually is bollocks. I never have enough swamps to make that good, so that can get aids. Acquisition I also think is a bit shit. I only ever look for 2 cards, and at 4 mana I think that's quite expensive. But I'll leave it in there for a bit. Kai's Wrath's fine, that's okay. That's alright, that's fine, that's okay. Okay, good. That's probably not needed in this. Everyone loves plainies. This is a lot of old tits. Professor Dildo's a good meme. Get rid of Meteor Golem just because. Meat muffs. We'll leave meat muffs, I think. One card has to go. Excuse me there, lads. I couldn't find the mute button in time. Elspeth conquers your mum, or Doomscar. We'll get rid of one of these. Doomscar is better than Crux of Fate, I think. Alright, there we go. Done. So I have a couple of games of this, and I think that's the end. 2-1 Angel that draws a 1 and gains a life. I think that's already in this deck. Well, if it isn't, it isn't. But we shall see, boys. We shall see. I think for sure I saw Darkside Aids get $80-something today, and I think something like $75 were from the same 3 whales. And that's happening so often. He really thought God of War was going to be like Elden Ring. But it's just not, because God of War is so fucking easy. He has fewer viewers than normal. And it's really fun seeing him get 8s. Alright, we've got the dog, that's GG's Quack W's. That's all I know about this deck. Is if you've got the dog, it's GG's, lads. If you've got the dog, it's GG dogs. Right, you play the dog before the Signet, I think. Maybe not, actually. Because we've also got blow up all the lads. And I don't know about you, but I fucking love blowing up all the lads. So, let's have a think. What does this do? Other humans have +1. Whenever or another human enters the field, exile target card from an opponent's grave. That's actually super bad for me. Alright. Okay, boys. Let's hope he plays 3 lads and we'll blow them all up. But having cards get exiled from my grave is definitely not what we're looking to happen. Is it, boys? He doesn't know what to do. He thought I was going to do the memes, but I was not doing the memes. Okay, so I'm aiming at some kind of triple block bullshit. If not, we just keep it super quiet until we blow everyone up. Okay, boys! Okay, sweet. Sweetie McSweetie, boys. That's what we're doing, lads. Oh, look at this level of Sweetie McSweetums. Unbelievable levels of Sweetles. Incredible levels of Sweetly Beanage. I remember we had a huge argument about whether or not this was good. And then like 15 games in a row it was the best card that I had. But that's probably because you're all bollocks. Right, boys? Couldn't be that you just jamily got a skibbly babs. Right, Lynch? Wouldn't make any sense. And don't tell me you even know what sense means, because I've got 8s, and I can spot 8s. So GG's. What else? I haven't seen enough of Talia. Well, Talia's on holiday, so she probably isn't making pornos, except for a phone that she teases Gavin with. Gavin Verhey, not Gavin from the Discord. But one day he's gonna get there, boys. I can feel it. One day she's just gonna go full poly, amorous, poly, pocket, and it'll be fucking memes. And we'll all have a massive dick. I should have blocked. Never mind. So what does this do? Put 1/1 counter on another target creature. Whenever a creature you control with a 1/1 on it dies, draw a card. Alright, I think it's too early to blow everyone up, to be honest. Boys. These are not giving me the horns. I'm not gonna lie.
You should fear the sword of darkness.
This is not giving me much of the horns, lads. I have to be honest with you. But I'm just being honest, guys. Like, we haven't had a tip in like 17 minutes, and I don't know what's going on. Because, like, I haven't been begging for like a whole week. And I would have imagined that means everybody would have been bending over backwards to give me $5. Well, that's fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit, lads. But at least we can watch him fight through the lag and all the rest of the dumb shit. Right, boys, that'll give us all unbelievable levels of beautiful British hornage. And if anybody has a little doodles, I might very well die of AIDS. I might very well die of AIDS. But I probably won't, because I'm really good at living with AIDS. I'm like the Magic Johnson of AIDS, although he does have AIDS. But at least it all makes sense. Right, boys? Good. So I'm on 13 HP. I still think we'll be fine. Big thinks. Sacrifice another creature, draw a card. That's not bad. It's not a bad deal. Oh, but if he sacrifices this and puts the counter on that, then he doesn't draw a card from this. So it's basically no deal. She has to put the counter on here if you can. I don't know if you can. Nope, I don't think you can. Oh, boys, unbelievable scenes. Boys, I don't know if you've seen scenes like that, but I just saw that scene, and it was unbelievable, memes.
I require your body.
Boys, I don't know about you, but that was amazing. It's a shame we don't have the Twitch blurps. I do like a bit of the blurps. Boys, I do miss the blurpinos, but at least this is still having a wonderful time. Sort of. But mainly true. Okay, what are we doing? Hold Murderous Rider in case there's a creature. I don't think so. Oh, I still have Murderous Rider mana. So this makes, yeah, 2 black, and then sacrifice this guy. Easy magics, boys. We are easily going to be able to break a Dementors. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 mana to 6. That's also good in my favor. But if this guy plays Jeebles, Hero of the Dunes, boys, I don't know about you, but this guy might have a shit deck. But that just means I can get to have a good wank. Doesn't it, boys? It means wankalinos. I know what you mean. Everybody get your dick out. Everybody get them dicks in a row. Boys, we're gonna bring it to Mantras. Lance, we are gonna shatter the Mantras. Dudes, we are gonna crackety manter, boys. Probably. We're probably gonna crackety manters. The big things. I think I might have to cool down on the... I don't know, his deck's got stuff. It's got stuff. I also put myself a dangerous number there.
Why hire servant?
But if we get to the end of the turn...
The perfect present.
If we get to the end of the turn, 100% we're going to win.
To me now.
100%, Lance. If we get to the end of the turn without everybody getting exiled. So basically, I think he needs farewell. Which exists. So, he could get out of it, boys. If he was a proper magic boy, he would give me the GG's. GG's! I died. GG's! Clearly, there's too much going on. So I died. But what if I was to get out of it, Dad? GG's! I died. But what if I was to get out of it? Dad. GG's a quacky deesh. But Dad, what if I was to get out of it? GG's, I died. But Dad, what if I was to get out of it? Where are all the new cards I put in? I need to do the memes so everybody in the chat will be able to go to bed happy. Boys. Jesse says this set is shit for opening packs, and also Magic is bollocks. I can't agree any more than that. I mean, what you've just said is basically GG's XDs.
Time
I am in control.
Oops, I should have given that vigilance. I'm sure it won't hurt. Right, boys, I'm sure it'll be fine. So there's one thing I never realize, I never know. Oh, fucking hell. Why waste so much time just to concede? This has got the counter on it. But Athreos is gone, so it doesn't do anything. Like, this counter doesn't exist without Athreos. Right? I'm not making that up. This lad has to be on the field for its coin counter to work. It's not like Ulamog, not Ulamog, what's his name? Ugin. The 6-mana Ugin. Like, if Ugin's gone, the 2/2s left behind still do that shit. Okay, boys, one last game. Anybody alive want to play? Anyone else want to see anything? Anything in the world, boys. I'll even wait. You know what? I'll open 6 packs while I wait in case anyone wants to see some shit. 3 packs. 3 normal packs, boys. I think we're going to have enough mythics. So, like I say, all I need is rare lands and Mishra and that other thing. Boys, straight in the bin. Straight in the bin, boys. Oh, fateful handoff in the bin. But that means we also get a rare artifact. Is that gonna join its brethren in Liskip? Straight in the bin, boys. Unbelievable rampage. Last chance, boys. It's a rare set card. Is it gonna be a land? Boys, GG's Quack W's. I guess it's better than a rare land. But you've seen me now open 50 packs and 1 land. Oh, I did get the shit colorless land. So that counts, right? That basically means GG's update. Update the Tezzeret deck. I mean, that's an all-nighter job. But we can do it. We can do it lazily and quickly. So I think this is it. That's a lot of blue bouncy bullshit. Mox Amber and Chromatic Sphere definitely mean it's the right deck. So first things first, Chromatic Sphere out. Doomblade out. Feed the Swarm in. Cold Steel Heart, Guardian Idol, Mindstone in. Emery in. I'm trying to pick the cards that are not guaranteed inclusions. Black Market makes a treasure, so that can stay. Grim Tutor's good, that's fine, that's in. Lantern, meh. Giant, meh. Caravan, no. Horde is fine. Ring is good. Relic is great. Stadium is shit. Solstice is shit. And we'll get rid of one of those. Hey, these are fine. Tezzeret, yeah. Whirler Rogue. I mean, I think that's bollocks. Do better than that. That's good. Don't know about this. Whatever. Tubey Boys, okay. Elixir, shit. Lithoform Engine, already broke the meters, so, you know, we already won every game. Easy. Solemn is fine. Tezzeret's balls. Time Wank is amazing. Ashiok's bollocks. Flood of Tears, great. Torrential bollocks, good. Bolus Citadel aids. Liliana, generic but awesome. That's good. Tezzeret's great. Alron's Epiphany is great. Jinkataxis can go. Kiora can go. Sheldred. Yeah, probably can go. And then we're into the lands. Alright, we'll get rid of Sheldred as well, for now. So, what do we got in our brand new sexy retro pubes, boys? What are we gonna pubes our pubes with? Millstone. Nope. Sigil of Valor. Nope. Aetherflux fucking bollocks. Nope. Bonades. Nope. That nope. Chromatic Star. Sacrifice Star. Add 1 mana of any color. When it's put into a graveyard from the field, draw a card. That's the same as that card I took out, isn't it? Or is it better? I can't even remember. Too late. At the beginning of our upkeep, gain X life. I don't think we need gaining life. Soul Guide shits. When it enters the field, exile target card from grave. Yeah, that's not even new. Don't have enough creatures for that to be good. Defense Grid. I will put that in. Shitty Bollocks. When this enters the field, draw a card. That's a good start. Sacrifice this. Choose a basic land type. Each land, it's just 2 mana, draw a card. I think that's... I don't know. We'll see. Howling Mine. We'll stick that in. How am I tapping this, though? By the end of this little shit, someone's going to have to tell me how to tap this, or I'm taking it out. These are wank. Key to the shits. That's balls. Orb. Whenever a permanent becomes tapped, that permanent... Whenever a permanent becomes untapped, that permanent's controller mills a card. Boish. That sounds like unbelievable memes. But I don't think it's for this deck. Man. Yeah, playing this in Historic must be a nightmare. Mono blue shit. Fucking hell. Well, I haven't seen it, so it's probably actually rubbish. I don't know, maybe that's alright. Non-artifact spells have improvise. I'm going to play that as well. Scrap Trawler. Whenever this is put into a grave from the field, return to your hand target artifact card with to the in your grave. Nah. Sculpting shits. You may have this enter as a copy of anything on the field. Yeah, but I think no. Mystic Aids. No, I'll think about it. Wormies, of course. Cade's son. I don't think so. Quicksilver shits. I think this is already in. Yeah. You may search. Nope. Caged Sun. Creatures of the chosen color. I mean, all my creatures are colorless or who knows what. Whenever a land's ability causes you to add one or more, add one additional. I don't think that's just. I just don't think that's good. Platinum Angel, generic aids. I don't think I'm playing this either. The question is, you just force Cade's son in for nothing. I still think the answer is no. So let's see what artifacts from the brothers' aids we have, boys. If there's any memes. Actually, quite a few memes. I might have been too hasty at not looking at these first. Surge Engine. Yeah, that's good. I don't think I want to play that though. Yeah, I mean, it's good. Now I'm looking at these. They're just better than a lot of these shitty cards. Alright, Flesh Bollocks. We'll bang that in. Alright, there's not that many. Cityscape Leveler. Wankstone. Wankstone's actually fine by itself, I think. We'll take that and this. I mean, they're all quite big. When it enters the battlefield, scry. Fucking 8 mana otherwise. I'm actually going to play it. What harm could it do? Alright, so 3 cuts. Sublime Epiphany could come out. And some of these 2 mana-y shits at the beginning, I think. I think there's too many of these. Depart the Realm and expel. Yeah. Into the Royal. I don't like Memory Lapse, really. Alright, that's 100. We'll have a couple of games, and if we lose, no one can get depressed. Improvised Taps Howling Mine. Alright. We'll do that next time. But there's not many, and I'll fucking leave it in. Right? It speeds the game up. And everybody like it is speedy games. Everybody like it them games, boys. The quicker the better. That's why everyone plays mono red pussies. Because you don't actually want to play Magic when you're playing Magic. You want to fling all your cards on the field, get them gold coins, and get the fuck out the door. Because Magic the Gathering is a bucket of AIDS. Gitrog Monster. This could be a classic matchup, lads. This could be a classic throwdown of AIDS, the likes of which haven't been seen for 5 minutes. And I don't know about you boys, but that gives me the horn. That, I don't like I can't turn these fucking borders off though. That is something I don't like. I just don't like my cards all looking different. Fucking Mugs game. Fucking Mags game, lads. It's a game for Mags. So the question is, what do I do here? Do I just bang this lad out and plus it? Which I don't think is right. Well, how much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I really only have 2 spells. And one of them has to be this. I don't think that. Yeah, fuck it. It's faffy. It's faffy, lads. But we like faffies. We love a bit of the faffs. Don't even pretend you're not fucking aroused by faffage. Because I know that we've all seen Yana's Minch. And that had a lot of faffage. Alright, I should have played that first, but I didn't, and we're going to pretend like we did it on purpose. Okay, boys? Good memes. Okay, boys. I could have just banged that out. This affects me as well. Oh, shit, boys. I should have done read the memes. I should have done read of the memes. I thought this just affected my opponents, but I don't play many counter spells, so I think it's alright. But I also 100% didn't read that properly. But, quack W's. Okay, boys? Good. Yeah, but the shit rock monster has entered the field. What are we going to do about that, though? 1, 2, 3, 4. So play this. Make a mana. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. That's good. And this guy shouldn't die, but he might die. Shouldn't die, but he might die. No reason on earth to say that he won't die, but he might die. And if he does die, we might have to find a way to say GGXD. Because, oh, hey, boys. Now I don't know what to do. That could be the way I lose this game. Because I just exiled something that literally wasn't doing anything. It literally was just sitting around having a wank. And now he's got 15 mana, and if he plays Ulamog, I might be in trouble. Okay, boys, we might be alright. Why has he got so much mana? This isn't allowed. I'm the one who's always supposed to have double the mana. I'm the one on the tubes, boys. I'm the one on the tubes. Are you not even beginning to do the memes? Hey, boys, I don't know about you, but my dick has just got extremely elongated. 3-3 or a 7-5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. I don't know, boys. I think I might just do this. And then play Mystic Wank. Now we're going to play this. I'm sure it'll die, but... yeah, I think... Yeah, fuck you. That's what I'm saying. Fuck you.
This should strike fear into you.
Blow up all the peeps. That's pretty good too. That is pretty good too, did. Or is it, boys? Oh man, this guy knows how to play a game of free play Magics. This guy is absolutely shrooming with Magics, boys. I don't know about you, but Primeval Bounty gives me the fucking horn. So this is a 5-5 at least now. What does this do? Sacrifice a land, search a library for a land, and then put it up your bumhole. Okay, boys, we might be able to get out of it. We might be able to get out of it. But I don't know how. We just might. Which I suppose you could say that about anything. But at the same time, Lance, quack W. Right? Quick W, boys. Quick EDs. Alright, I think we draw 2 cards.
I am master of machine cold logic.
Oh my god, boys. I might be fucking really good at magic. Boys, you thought I was on the verge of dying of AIDS, but I was fucking amazing at magic. We attacking? He's gonna give up one of these? I think so. So discard this. Return target artifact creature. I should have returned this to my hand. Never mind. I'm sure there's a reanimate spell somewhere. Right, boys? I'm sure we got some reanimates bubbling around somewhere, boys. It'll be fucking memes.
Brilliance comes.
Ho, boys! Sometimes you just gotta say quack W's. Sometimes, Lance, you just gotta say GG's, quacky D's. Now, if this guy blows up all of my shit, I'm obviously phoning the police. If this guy blows up all of my shit, lads, obviously, I'm straight on the blow up to MI6. Okay, that's actually insanely bad. So we have, I don't know, if we got blow up all the peeps, but we also have 3 lands. And I know that I took at least 1 blow up all the peeps out to be a meme, boys. Okay, this guy's gonna have 70 million Scooty boys. We've got 3 draws to get out of it. So I'll say GG's, I died. GG's, I died. You were better than me. GG's, I'm dead. But what if I was to get out of it, Dad? GG's, I died. The game's over, I'm dead. But what if I was to get out of it, Dad? GG's, I have been beaten. But what if I was to get out of it, Dad? GG's, exodish. But what if I was to get out of it, Dad? GG's. But what if I was to get out of it, Dad?
I know what must be done.
I don't think we're going to get out of it, Dad. Dad, I don't think we're going to be able to get out of this one. Boys, I think we very well might be on the verge of dying of AIDS. And I can only speak for myself when I say I've come down with unbelievable levels of depression. This whole thing was an act. I actually don't want to fuck wizards in the arse. I wish I was dead. But GG's or some shit. Alright, spells cost 3 more to cast. So, what would that be? 5, and then, I don't know if this, I don't think you cast this, so that's still 4. Well, we'll see what he can do. Win, unfortunately, is the answer. But we did all we could, boys. We were trying to be stone cold memers the whole time, and unfortunately, I might very well die of AIDS. The shitbob monster. Yeah, so I can still cast Otawara, I think, looking at this. So he's going to have to be super greedy and try and kill one of these things by 1 damage. And he looks like he has done that. Yeah, he has. That's pretty good news. Okay, boys, we get to draw 2. That's good. That's good memes. We get to draw 2 now, boys. And I got a Scooty boy. But that's also a load of old bullshit.
I know how this ends.
Okay, that's fine and good. I'll have one of these. Or shall I draw two? I think I'm going to draw two. Yeah. Hey! Boys. Hey! Boys. I mean, it does put it into my hand, which I can't cast. But as long as I don't die, we might be able to get out of it dead. Now, boys, I don't want to go count my chickens before they've got eggs. But we might be able to get out of it dead. How much mana have I actually got? 1, 2. Alright, 2. That's not enough. Actually, boys. So I also have to make sure that I don't let myself get killed, which is something I would do because I'm a memer. Okay, boys, what do you think is the memes? This card is an absolute gangbanger. But it won't be able to be saved this time. Oh, that's pretty lucky. I'm not gonna lie, this has been a good game, right? This has been the kind of game since the start. Since I saw the guy's Gitrog, I had a feeling this could be a real game of Magic, and it has seemed to turn out that way. But we'll see, boys. We'll see if we can do the memes. Black Market Connections is a bit of a lot of old shit. So, 9. I mean, you're extinction eventing your own boys. I don't think that's a good play. Fucking hell, Lance. I mean, he extinction evented his own boys. They were literally his only way of winning this game. I think.
A lucky win.
Well, boys, I don't know about you, but we might be able to get out of Magic. Okay, boys. Oh, I should have Grim Tutored for Tezzeret. I can do that now, I suppose.
I take what I need.
So let's have a good think. Create a treasure, lose 1, but we gain 1 from the treasure, so I think that's a good deal. I think that's a fine deal, boys.
More power.
couldn't start draining his balls, boys. Couldn't start draining his ballbinos. But, boys, if I was a man to say I think that game was pretty good, it's not often I say that about a game of Magic, but I thought that was pretty good. I even threw up the GGs, and I got out of it dead. Oh, what an absolute... I'm actually going to phone my dad right now. Unfortunately, my work gave me a different phone, so it doesn't have the old ringtone like it used to. Never mind, boys. You just have to imagine it. But I threw up the GGs. I threw up the GGs when he had 500 Scoot Swarms. And I still got out of it dead. 43 life. 6 life. But it's GG's quack W's for your boy Cheeks. Absolutely unbelievable scenes. Alright, boys. I'm glad everybody had a fantastic evening. That's enough Magic the Gathering for one day. We broke it, matter. He didn't have much going on, looking at this. He managed to scape shift and have a Scoot Swarm, which you would think would be enough. That I didn't, because I didn't have blow up all the beeps. But I played my way out of it, boys, because I'm unbelievably good. It was all about this Tesbo's. This Tesbo must have drawn me 15 cards, something like that. Insane skills. But, ultimately, boys, we have to face the stark reality that Magic the Gathering is horseshit. And even though we had a wonderful time, we are all suffering from depression. But on the plus side, at least Voxy might do an upskirt picture tonight and then text us that she had a boyfriend the whole time and he was fucking all the slags in the world. And I'm not gonna lie, every time I think about that, I just think GG's. And I also think of all the fucking besties, all of her besties who wrote full-on template bot replies. Alias AIDS said, "Don't worry, tomorrow will be a better day." And I thought, that's what I want to hear from my best mate. If I told him my marriage had collapsed, "Don't worry, tomorrow will be great." Why will tomorrow be great? Don't worry, doggos. Doggy doggos. Thanks, bitch. Now I do feel better. Tomorrow's better because I know that I don't have to talk to you, you fucking slag. Okay, boys. Until next time, I hope you all have a fantastic evening and whatever the fucking else you do for the rest of the week. Good night.